Hello. Uh, how is everyone? We're gonna get started here. We got an older set, but it kind of checks out here. Kidding aside, I believe it's from 2001, but I'm not entirely sure. But how are y'all doing? Just gotta verify my information. It was 2001, and it was released for 34.99, 234 pieces. Not too bad for back over 20 years ago. Wow, that's hard to believe. Fine tune some adjustments here, and we should be good to go. Uh, I definitely don't have the building instructions anymore, or in good condition, so I'm using a digital version. But it's really nice that Lego has, it's either through their app or on their website, they have the ability to download or view your instructions if you've lost them, which really makes the people that sell them for ridiculous amounts kind of outrageous because you can just get them for free, uh, unless you collect the instructions. Now, I do have, I guess, some wrong color pieces. Pieces have faded on this set. It definitely is going to show its age here. I already screwed up somewhere. Instead of it should be three. So start off like so. Like it's always interesting going back and building some older sets. I enjoy it. I should get these 1x4 teeth pieces. I need to get them in gray. I don't know what happened to the originals, but when I bagged this up from moving, this is what I included in here. That is also a couple of 2x6s. Eight is a 2x6. Also, some of these pieces have some blood on them, so that's only concerning a little bit. Like the build techniques on a set like this is very simple. But these live streams have been a lot of fun. I feel like I'm running out of sets though, so I am gonna be making a big order in on May 1st. Let me know what you're planning on picking up on May 1st. I got a whole list going, what my primary wants are, and if those become unavailable, what they are. But I'm going to be trying to hit that May 1st as early as possible, maybe midnight on the 30th. We're in April. I'm really trying to nail down and get the sets I want. Because there's some new releases that I want, including that Bark Speeder Escape, the Sith Infiltrator. Those are right there. Um, I'm planning on spending right around between 170 to 200, so I can stack all those VIP bonuses, get my extra rewards, if you will. I by no means think that this 2001. I do apologize. I'm probably going to be all over the place. This 2001 shuttle Tiberium, if you will, is the best one uh, that Legos ever released. But it was a starting point, right? So I think that it allowed Lego to learn some things. Okay, these are actually a little bit more forward. Like I can tell that my whites are faded. My even my blue 2x2s look old. So for being 20 years old, they show their age. So of course, I could replace some of the faded pieces with some bright, brand new pieces, but because they're pretty generic, that have come in a lot of modern sets. But honestly, not necessary to do. And it looks like that I've probably combined a couple pieces to make, because I borrowed the piece for something else and didn't ever replace it. So I will have to probably go back and fix this up with the right pieces, because it is going to bother me, which will have some bits of old and new in there. Maybe I'll just replace all the faded pieces. If you're just enjoying this, don't forget to smash that like button. I also have merch down in the comment. Down, it should be in the description. If you don't see it there, do let me know, because I could have forgotten to add it. But it should be there. These old instructions are very different. Like my version of this is very torn and missing pages, so that's why I'm relying so much on, as I do like a paper instruction very much. Leaves less electronics because I already staring at the computer screen. I'm looking down here, like my eyes are all over the place, and I want to be right at right at the camera here, paying attention to your comments, do that kind of thing. And so having this other distraction, not ideal. But we're gonna take it with a grain. Um, we're gonna take it and kind of run with it. Now I know the 2021 version of this was kind of downscaled. Its downscale would probably ended up being this size. I think 2015. I go back to 2015, not because I have some kind of nostalgia with. 2015, I wasn't doing a lot of Lego Star Wars. Unfortunately, that was like Lord of the Rings was around. Pirate, I had done the Pirates, and maybe I was buying some Pirates of the Caribbean that I kind of retired. I was kind of buying some of those at a pretty cheap price before they went and skyrocketed a little bit. I need the tans. Yeah, definitely how they make instructions back then to now. I like now's instructions. They split it up by bag. They told you, and back then it was just a bunch of loose pieces, and you had to dump them out and kind of figure out uh, where it was all going. Now they're very much like you don't need to sort this, that kind of thing. Yeah, this is definitely missing some. This is going to be missing some pieces. I can tell, but we're going to do the best that we can with what we got here, and we're going to make the best heads or tails out of what's going on. Hey, Anonymous. No worries. Man, do I love these old engine pieces. I think that this is like one of those iconic pieces for Star Wars that really does not need to change. It just, to me, is such an iconic. It's been used across the board. Make sure I put that on right. No, I stuck it on, stuck. But like these and these are also very faded. I didn't even realize like some of my parts how yellow my white parts really are. So I don't know if I'll replace them or not. I haven't fully committed to that. But either way, like this has some nostalgia. This was like I think this might have been my first Lego Star Wars set, honestly. And I always go back to the Christmas ones, the in 2004, but this is a 2001 one. And now that I think about it, my first ones were really it was before I even saw any Star Wars was uh I think it was 7008 and 009, or maybe 007, which are the buildable C3PO and Technic and Stormtrooper, which you could just fire the dart at C3PO and he would explode. And that was just kind of fun. And you could also turn him into a Sand Trooper with an orange piece. But those were like my first two, and this would have been my third. All those were right around that early 2000s. And I really kind of, what kicked off the Star Wars love, the Lego Star Wars, was in 2003, 2004, somewhere in there. And I started to I got the little Moss Eisley Cantina, Snow Speeder, those kinds of things. Yeah, I'm probably missing a lot of pieces off this. Not a lot, but like little minor pieces here and there. It's looking like my next step. I'm missing all these little nozzle pieces. I'm just going to do my best to kind of move on and work around what I'm kind of missing. I think that I replaced the dark gray. Dark gray. How's everyone doing? Okay, these go to the wings. I need one more of those. Yes. Thank you, Anonymous. I have lots of pretty great merch. And I'm going to be doing some more. Maybe some limited edition kind of stuff. Oh boy. I need. Goes there. And that goes there. How's it going, Anonymous? There. Like, this is probably not going to be a long build at all, depending on how easy it is to find pieces. It's probably really what's going to matter there. Like the old style, it doesn't tell you kind of what you needed. Like these are early 2000s for sure. I can definitely tell that between a 2000 instruction in building and like a now building instruction, way different. There's such a difference. That's why that's there. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely missing. I don't know the critical pieces, but this is going to probably have some structural integrity problems down the line as I work on finishing this. But we're going to see what we can do without those pieces that I guess I'm missing. Oh, it's all good. Yeah, I got full. I think I got full stream settings. Should be running at full power, but that is good to hear. Yeah, this is gonna fight with me for a little bit. Oh, really good to hear. I'm glad you're doing well. think I switched it for black. I think. I think it's good. It's a challenge for sure. Balancing like this week, I have a normal work schedule. Next week, not so much, and I'm kind of taking it the best I can in the best way, that I can. Grinding out YouTube videos, which I'm very much enjoying. I realized that I forgot to post the one that I finished this morning, so that one will be going up tomorrow. It's all about the latest kind of news that dropped earlier this week, kind of gathering everything that I know. And I think even more stuff since recording that has dropped. So right now it's kind of hard to stay up to date with the latest. I'm doing the best that I can. Yeah, for sure. Like I've seen some people question a little bit about that. Yeah, I appreciate that you. Hey, Clip Films. Yes, I definitely appreciate it. New Star Wars animated short came out. Tales of the Empire. I will have to check that out. Okay, well, after we're over, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of cleaning because I just spilled. At least it's a 0 calorie and not sticky. It'll be on May 4th. Oh, cool. Bear's Offie after Clone Wars. Oh man, all right, I gotta look into that. Thank you guys for telling me. I did not know any of that. Okay, Bear's gonna move. Hunter got a little bit. Our minifigures got a shower. Okay, we're just gonna do that. There we go. That's really cool. That sounds amazing. I'm excited for that. Like even if it's just like a little short. But I know that there's been a lot of speculation about kind of what's next. As well, like with Bad Batch going on right now. And kind of what's going to be the next project, animated Star Wars project. I give Saw a little bit of a better grade, just because if you actually see, his render is really bad, and he's actually much darker than his render. So his render on the box has him really bright, inaccurate, but looks like, from what I can see, there were some land members got them, and I got to see a little bit of what that figure will actually look like. He will be a little bit more of a olive color instead. Just I mean, yeah, like so, like she was a background Jedi, and yeah, clip. I mean, like she was a background Jedi in Attack of the Clones. Then George Lucas decided not to put her in Revenge of the Sith. I think, unless maybe he did, and Clone Wars kind of retcon that, but I could be wrong about that. But either way, George was involved in Clone Wars, so thank you, Anonymous. The two. Lost my train of thought. Yeah, I'm just kind of interested what they're gonna do with her. Like, I'm holding out not like a ton of like hope. Like, obviously, she was tried for her crimes and held, and at that point, was she convinced? Like, I felt like that. She was so against how the Jedi had turned on their ways. I didn't feel like that she would become an Inquisitor, but it's an interesting way to go, and I am interested to kind of see what they do with her story. I like that because why would she not like show up in some of these animated shows as an Inquisitor? Like, obviously when the seventh sister, I think, showed up on screen, the guesses that ran around was Barris Offee. Did I do this wrong? I did. So, like, I kind of agree with you there, Anonymous. I think that it would make more sense. Yeah. Hi, Georgi. How are you doing? Yes. Okay. That's what I thought. I thought like she's kind of background and not really visible in Revenge of the Sith, kind of like Quinlan Boss there. And so, from a from a George and Dave Filoni kind of decided that it would be okay to write her in a way that she doesn't appear in that film. I can't do that part. But yeah, I will be very interested to see in what direction they're going to go. Because after this, I'm going to have to look all into that and make up my own decision. But, anyone have any May 1st sets they're going to be picking up? Obviously on May 1st with Grays. Because me, like, I am all planned out. And I've got a few backups in mind in case that they aren't available. Some of them are some sets that have been around for like a year. Other ones, 4. So it goes like that. I guess that, and that's kind of how I'm approaching May 1st this year. I have a rough budget of staying under $100. 200, I mean. Just enough where I can get all the promos and get out of there for a decent price. Do I have that 1x1, 2x3s? I need the 1x3s. Are these reds? This set is showing its age pretty badly. It is very faded. But it shows character, I guess, kind of. think. Okay, before Tales of the Empire. Or, oh, I like that idea. I mean, I know that there's been talk of them doing a Tales of the, or not Tales, like a what if, kind of, which is where we're getting the Dark Millennium Falcon coming later this year. That kind of what if, you know, what if Rey's dark? What if Darth Vader turned back to the light before dying? Like those kinds of things. And so, I like the idea of that multiverse kind of aspect. Is from two different universes. One where Barris doesn't betray the Jedi is there in Revenge of the Sith. The one that, and there's a form of both of them kind of existing within the same time frame in a multiple universe kind of way. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. What's this one? Mm, okay. Yeah. So and I do know that like a what if kind of scenario is more not really a multiverse, but more along the lines of like what if this happened? Yep. Right. Yeah. They use the Order 67, and I haven't seen terribly much of the Robot Chicken. Some of it, but I mean, those are kind of cool references that they threw in there. But what they're doing with the Bearzoffy definitely sounds interesting. I'm excited. Now that you guys have told me to see where they take that. I may have just activated Siri. This one is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Perfect. So we'll do this one with the gray. Because I mean, I feel like that there's a multitude of choices that are available there. And I'm just kind of interested to see what choices they might make and how that might all play out. And I think that you can do a lot. Oh, that's kind of interesting. That's very interesting. But very much exactly how a Star Wars multiverse would, how I would imagine it would work. These 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Nope. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Perfect. I mean, I do kind of like that they in Skywalker saga used that Order 67, but kind of made it up. I don't know. Is it the same in uh, Robot Chicken? Like, is it? Nearly disrupts the timeline. I mean, that's a good way for think about all these events. Looks like I did that. Is being like, it's a canon event basically, kind of like the Spider-Man, and that these other characters can disrupt a canon event, even though we as the fans know a certain character has to live. You know, that character doesn't know that they. Yes, we do. Because it's old. That's why. The whites have yellowed from um, being played with. I've had this set since I was. This was like my third Lego Star Wars that I ever had. Oh, that's kind of fun. I like those kinds of things, like little gags like that. They're just kind of fun, you know. I could complete a stop motion. I used to do a bunch of it back years ago. Now I don't do much with it. I don't have the time. This goes like this. Next one is, well, it's gonna have to be. Yeah, Yori, like the ship, it's missing parts. A lot of the white parts are yellowed. That's why it looks so yellow. It's just, it shows its age. It's dirty, and no amount of cleaning is really gonna fix the yellow. I can hydrogen peroxide it, but that makes it worse over time, from my experience. So yeah, I don't have those pieces. But I am, when I'm done with this, I'm gonna have to add an extra one of these. And like I need to get, I'll probably replace some of these. Ooh, yeah. Start dropping some things. What's a set that you like? Light gray. Yeah. There's gonna be much of this that's gonna be wonky looking. It's just Cloud City. I know that number. The original Cloud City. Oh, no. I need a 1 by 4. one by one. Like this is definitely gonna not have bright colors in here because I changed them out at some point. I don't remember when. Yeah. Oh, ATOT with the dropship. I like that one. Wait. I need another one by three. That goes on top. It goes like this. Yeah, there's a lot of fans that want Mace Windu, and I'm kind of one of those people. Mace Windu was my favorite Jedi from the prequel era. I mean, it kind of went back and forth between Kit Fisto and Mace Windu, and kind of at the end of the day, Mace Windu kind of won that out. And Sam Jackson wants Mace Windu to survive, and him being told that he survived by George Lucas gave me enough to be like, but yes, Fury ATOT with dropship. Yeah, a lot of people use my holy grail, overuse that, and but for me, that is what that set is for me. That is my holy grail. It's a set that I would love to have in my collection. Yes, I like the new Bark Speeder set, and that's one that I'm going to be picking up on right around May 1st, or I plan to be. It's it's definitely so far. I think I'm going to pick up. Yes, they are. I just made a video on it, and it should be going live tomorrow morning or tonight, depending. But yeah, for May 1st, so far that sixth infiltrator and bark speeder are top of the list right there. But then I'll be probably grabbing some either the spider droid tank that came out in August. Oh, yeah, the Jedi Bob and are gonna drop. Images are gonna drop next week. Sweet. I'll have to keep my eye out. That lamp in a $30 set. And you can't get an affordable lamp. Hold up. Yeah, I've got a list. Like right now, I'm not spending any money on Lego Star Wars until May 1st. I've cut myself off basically. Just saving them up, saving up my Lego fund until I don't know how that just did that, but yeah, some kind of weird AI. What the? I don't know why there's a bunch of likes going across my screen, but I guess that can. I'm not doing it. It must be AI. But yes, Grogu Escape. I really like number one as a first, as you point out, Clip Films as a first Order 66 set, and kind of excited what they could do with more Order 66 sets. Ooh. Oh. I thought it just did it like this is on the StreamYard side. Okay. It's never done that to me before, so that's new. I do ponder and question whether yeah, I know if I say that on the YouTube side it brings like a little confetti animation, but I've never seen it do the whole thumbs up across the screen. He does that sometimes for my brother-in-law on uh not StreamYard. Why can't I think of not FaceTime, What's the big one that I drawing a blank on? That was weird. Think weird things are happening. The more than likely that they really won't. But you know, it's fun to speculate. Hey, we need another ATO OT. We haven't had one in over 10 years, and I like the idea of like kind of Order 66. Does it did originally? I don't know where I put them, but I have the original yellow-headed 2001 Palpatine and the Imperial Guards. They're probably in a bin somewhere. There's no way I got rid of them. Gee, that my because they're probably in here. Like, here's one of the Imperial Guards. Like, I am missing like a good portion of parts to this that I need to replace. Let me see if I can find them. I have Palpatine. He's missing his hood and walking stick. But it's not gonna get real close on that. Just I'm limited. But an original Palpatine. And somewhere I have another guard. But that's kind of what came with the set. It also had a pilot somewhere that I'm also missing. But for 2001, not too bad. It's similar in size to the 2021, but oh, that 501st Journal, that was some good stuff. That would be very, very good. I definitely like the idea of that. And I know that they just redid those Battlefront games. And unfortunately, I just bought the old ones for like really cheap right before they redid those. So, but I'm planning on kind of going back through them and at some point when I have some time. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I will have to revisit that. That could be kind of fun. Um, I think that's going to do it for today. Next week probably won't be Star Wars related. I think I picked up a speed champion that I think I'll build next week, which will be kind of fun. I might go pick up a couple other sets between now and then. I do have a large collection of unbuilt as well. Yes, getting a Grogu escape. I will be getting that May 1st. I'm trying to. That's on my. It's that, the Sith Infiltrator, possibly the Droideka, and then the 2-in-1 Fang Fighter versus TIE Interceptor. I didn't pick that up. So I've got like a list of like right around like $200 worth of sets that I'm planning on picking up for May 1st. Get all the promos with that, VIP points, all of that. Probably on Lego.com because I don't have a Lego store near me. So, but anyway, that's going to do it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button for me. And I will see you next week.